This is my stupidest idea to date. I'm not practiced for this. I'm gonna fall on my face in front of everyone. And it'll be funny. Here's a game people have been asking for. People have been demanding it. They've been saying, Danny, when are you gonna play this game? And I said, we're gonna play it this week.
Should I show it?
Show it. There it is. Pay no attention to the glitching. I'll explain that in a minute. Super Pitfall 2. Did you know this existed? This is a real-ass game right here. We've played Super Pitfall 1 before. That was on our Micronix stream. Possibly one of the worst Micronix games, and yet Activision wanted to make a sequel to it. Or at least release a game over here retitled as the sequel. Yeah, you Kusoge fans out there may already be aware, this is Atlantis no Nazo, a 1986 Sunsoft game that Activision wanted to release in 1989! What the hell? That's after Contra, that's after Mario 2, that's... Why would people want to play Atlantis no Nazo then? Well, we have a lot of questions to answer here, but for now, I think... Alex, why don't you give us a beginner's playthrough of Super Pitfall 2?
Okay, so first of all, I just want to say you're giving me the most cursed version of Super Pitfall.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This sucks, and I object.
Mystery adventure start. So let me explain myself here. Super Pitfall 2, this game only existed in prototype form. Now, Atlantis no Nazo, that's dumped, that's available. That's even on a few multi-carts as far as I know. But the US version, as far as anyone knows, one cartridge exists of that game, and it was in the hands of a certain prominent collector for many, many, many years who would not let it go for any cost. Now, several years ago, a group of collectors, NES fans, you could call them, over at, I'm trying to remember the name of that site, what was it, Nintendo Age, I think it is? Mm-hmm. Some Nintendo Age forum members decided to pitch their money in together, give this collector a couple thousand bucks, and a box, give him a couple $1,000 to dump this game so that they could make a reproduction line of it. And that's what they did. They paid him $2,000 and they released a limited run of 100 cartridges of this game, this previously unreleased US version of Atlantis no Nazo. Alex, have you played a video game before?
No. That's actually my secret.
What is
keep
it
talking,
now?
Keep talking.
160 mascot platformers? Anyway. Yeah, so when this limited run of cartridges went up for purchase, I think it was super limited. It was like under 100.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, so I pre-ordered, signed up for it, and as soon as that cartridge came in, I dumped it. And now that ROM is available for everyone. That's also on dreamandfriends.com.
Oh yeah, I should put that in the...
Now, it should be noted, these amateur runs of unreleased prototypes, they don't bother to get licenses or permission for any of these games in any capacity. And believe it or not, craftsmanship is not a priority, as you may be able to tell by the constant glitching in this cartridge.
I crave death, and I think this game has cursed me to be bad at video games.
You're gonna play it again, because I need more time.
Okay, cool. I will. What's wrong with the screen? I think that may be what Danny was talking about with workmanship.
So I dumped the ROM from this, or rather someone else did it for me, and the ROM was fine, it has no errors, but there's something in this cartridge's build quality that makes it glitch up terribly on my NES. Apparently this cart works fine on other NESs, it's just, on some of them, it does this. You got to see the famous poop death in this game. It's a personal favorite. So yeah, that's what happened. I got cartridge number 81 out of 100 cartridge run. Are you being for real now? Are you just fucking with me?
No!
I dumped it, and the ROM is out there now. Now, you would think, what, there's like no text in this game. What was there to translate? Is there anything different? Oh, there's something different. This is pretty different from Atlantis no Nazo, believe it or not. And I'll show you in a minute what that difference is as soon as Alex gets to level 2. Now, I'm giving Alex a ton of shit here. Good job! But this game actually is really difficult. That's kind of its main claim to fame. It is a super hyper difficult game This was released in Japan with the tagline, "The game to finally beat Mario." By which they meant it has more levels than Mario. And yeah, this game has 100 levels. They're all interconnected in this odd open world framework. You can go back and forth, you can teleport all over the place. There's all these weird teleporters you can only find by bombing specific locations, and then entering those hidden doors.
That's walked right into that guy. That's cool.
But suffice to say, this is a pretty interesting game, but it's not especially beloved because of the controls, as Alex is demonstrating. This game controls like crap. It takes a real long time to learn how to play this and to get good at it. Yeah, there you go. It's kind of a shame the game plays as badly as it does, because I'm kind of fascinated by it. There's all these little secrets, there's like zones you can't get into because of programmer mistakes. Like they just forgot how to include doors to them.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep, that's what would happen back then. They made a game that was too big for even them. Hey, you're making good progress.
No, I'm actually not, but... Let's try this. Oh god! Everything wants me dead, and...
Seriously, just try playing this
Wow.
game if this looks easy. The jumping controls work nothing like you'd think they do.
I'm gonna go this way. What happens if I just drop off?
That's good instinct, though, because
It is.
sometimes you just jump into pits, and that jumps you forward in the game. Special thanks to Alex for putting up with this bullshit.
No!
while I- Is this the furthest you've ever been in the game?
Yes!
I want to see if you can beat this level.
You have a lot of faith in your husband.
The thing about those glitches is, I've never seen anything else like this in any other cartridge.
Yeah, that's the thing! I've
This-
never seen these kind of glitches before!
This Nintendo that it's running on right now, this Nintendo has played more than 500 different cartridges, no joke, and it hasn't shown anything like this, ever. It just goes to show the kind of build quality they put in their limited edition runs. Alright, Alex, good play. This is a super difficult game, and no one was expecting you to get far at all. But you got to level 3, so good job.
That's not that bad.
I got a special thing in store here.
Oh no.
Alex, put up a timer.
Oh no, Danny, no. No.
Now, there's 2 speedrun categories for this game. Atlantis, no Nazo, that is. One of them is regular path speedrun, where you get to the final zone. The other one is the secret final zone. Now, people have set times on both of these. The secret final zone speedrun record, I think, is like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And the current world record holder is our boy Author Blues, who knows how to play those shit games.
Okay, I'm checking chat, and we've got Yodel with Danny, please no. Titan Cactus says Danny no, and Magma Ram says oh no.
Now, hang on. I'm not going to go for any of those records. I'm going to go for the world's first world record in Super Pitfall 2. That was a really cool demo. Did you see that?
That was really good.
Currently, there's no records for Super Pitfall 2, and not only am I about to set the first record, I'm going to set the first record for a new category. Some people go for one ending, some people go for the other. I'm going to do both. This is my stupidest idea to date. I'm not practiced for this. I'm going to fall on my face in front of everyone, and it'll be funny. Okay, I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, go! Our mystery adventure has started. Now, as Alex expertly showed during his playthrough, this game is one-hit deaths, and anything from enemies to poop can kill you. So that's the most important thing, just avoiding any kind of damage. You have these bombs you can throw, but they only hurt on the explosion, and it's a really delayed explosion, so it's hard to make them useful at all in any situation. Now, luckily there is a routed speedrun of this game, and there's a fairly quick route you can take through the game. But this theory that I have that you can get both endings in one playthrough, so far it's just a theory. I've decided to test it live.
Alright, Magma Ram says 25 bits on crashing and burning. And these are the bits.
Nice, good bet. That's like a 2-to-1 bet right there. Me getting both endings is like 1,000 to 1, I think. Now, there's little things you can do to save time. Like those little shell creatures, you can make them pop in their shell by throwing some dynamite. And at that point, you can just walk past them. They won't hurt you. There's also little time saves you can do by doing these little skip jumps that I've been doing. Timing's pretty tight, but it beats getting hanged up on the walls. And this level is the first warp. Okay, there's flying fish. I'll wait for another flying fish. There we go. They're on a timer, you see. And we're in World 6.
Nice. Yaddle says 25 bits on lots of cursing at the end, and thank you.
Damn it!
There we go!
It's already happening.
Good bet. And Actual DT says 69 bits on Danny in general, so...
Nice, thank you.
Video Game King has a side bet that you get a mysterious third ending nobody's ever heard of until now.
Okay, fair enough. This is the level that makes or breaks the entire run. This is an extremely long level where you need to have good grasp over the jumping controls. The normal exit you need to get through for the normal ending is pretty easy to get to with a little bit of time left. But what we're aiming for is the exit after that exit, which is almost impossible unless you go super fast through the whole thing.
Damn, 25 bits and a fun fact from Electric Boogaloo here. Naoki Kodaka worked on this game. They also worked on Blaster Master and Batman NES. So
Wow.
you moved on to bigger and better things.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunsoft's transformation was just like one of the biggest mysteries of the Famicom, because they were making like, you saw Super Arabian, that was them. This is also them. And then they went on to fucking Blaster Master and Batman.
Batman!
Alright, that's the normal exit, which you'd get to with just a little bit of time left, but we gotta book it. It's the second exit.
Oh yeah, it's
And this
really
is
far.
where the real mystery of Atlantis comes into play. Here we are, we made it. Now this zone, in the Japanese version, it shows text that says keyword Nagoya. What that means is you gotta throw 7, 5, and 8.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they translated it for Super Pitfall too. By which I mean there's no longer a puzzle, they just tell you how many to throw. 7, 8.
Holy shit.
Yep, this is the secret final zone. There you go. Nope, don't set the timer just yet. We gotta get to the other zone. Alright, that's one of 2 final zones we gotta get to for my new category that I just now made up. And if you'll notice, that screen that just popped up, it shows that I have all of the freaking items in this game. That's not supposed to happen. The real final zone in Atlantis no Nazo, it just gives you a bunch of points. But this, it gives you all the items. Which is kind of nuts, because one of those items is invincibility.
Oh, is this just in Super Pitfall 2, or...?
Yeah, that's, the way it gives you all the different items after you get to the secret final zone, that is a Super Pitfall 2 exclusive thing.
Cool.
I also didn't take the right route. That's okay. Alright, we're now following the normal route to the regular ending.
Yeah, let me get that Super Pitfall 2 thing for the audience here.
Reset. I didn't say this would be a one and done. I get 2 chances. It's my stream.
I like the thing on the screen.
Yeah, it looks perfectly fine.
It's normal.
You're not supposed to fall there. Anyway, that was a bad run. Let's start that over. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, this is gonna be a really good
This
run.
is the real run. This is
Okay.
the for real run. I forgot a couple of details last time around. This is going to be the real shit right here. This is going to be a hard record to beat. For a category I just invented for a cartridge that only I have.
Magmaram says, my bet's looking good. It is. It is.
I get a second chance. This is our 1,000 follower special. That's what that means. I'm curious, do we have any fans of this game out there? Because I kind of like this game, I'm sorry to say. I have a weird soft spot for Atlantis no Nazo. It's bad, but once you get used to the controls, it's really kind of interesting just to explore this huge game world where not even the programmers were sure of how much stuff was in there.
Mecha Dragon likes it.
Oh, good.
Not someone does.
Yeah, I know in Japan this is an infamous kusoge alongside such games as Spelunker. And Super Pitfall, come to think of it. They're all games about exploring caves for some reason.
What was that?
That sound effect?
Yeah.
That was me pausing and unpausing at the level card, because that makes the transition go a little bit faster.
Ah, some actual tech here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just double tap start, and it saves you a couple seconds.
Man, where do you go?
Yeah, this is a way better run. This is it. This is for glory.
So have you played the new Spelunker game? The 3D whatever one?
The one on the Switch? Yeah, I have that one. It's pretty good. It's probably better than the original Spelunker. Which I also like, I'm sorry. I have terrible taste.
Smev says Spelunker is not Kusoge.
I agree. Spelunker is pretty good.
So fucking nerve-wracking. I hate this level.
It kinda is, yeah.
Jesus.
And just the way the jumping works. It's actually easier to make huge jumps instead of little jumps.
It is.
So if you know when to make the big jumps, that'll help. That chest there has 4 points in it.
Not worth it.
4 entire points.
4 and 1.
420 and 1. Don't take that door.
Go, 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 move, move, move!
Oh, that one has 5 points.
Oh, good, good. Glad you spent the time to get that.
Yep. Author Blues, you want to beat my time, just don't get that chest. If he knew this category existed, he could beat this on his first try, but...
what do we think of Spelunky?
I love it. I can't wait for Spelunky 2.
We love Spelunky. We've played a lot of that 2-player. Like, a lot. We play a lot of couch co-op when we can.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not sure how else you could translate that that puzzle that was in the Japanese version, other than just outright spoiling it. Okay.
Go, Danny, go.
Secret Final Zone. Got it. Yeah, that gives you every item, including the score doubler, including the jump boots, including the invincibility. It just turns you into God, basically. Whereas Atlantis no Nazo didn't do that. Yeah, that's the door I should have taken. Then again, that was a shorter route, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Last time. Okay.
Hey, you're moving pretty fast.
Making up route improvements on the fly here.
Professional speedrunner.
Okay, if you want to take world record in this category, do the route I did on the last run, because that actually is shorter. It's a little bit harder, though. Yeah, when you do it this way, you have to start the whole level over.
Sorry, Danny.
I had no faith in that jump. I'm surprised that worked.
Danny is seeing me turn into the varicose vein gamer right here. I'm just like, if you fucking die, I swear to God.
The stream is over.
The stream is over.
Oh, it was 10 points, and I got the score doubled, so it was 20 points.
Nice!
It is possible to max out your score in this game, pretty easily, actually. Okay, don't do the fancy shit here. Who are you trying to impress? Nobody, that's who.
We believe in you, Danny. We all have faith in you. We have confidence. We believe in you.
This sucks.
It does suck. It sucks so fucking much. I love you so much, but I am like...
It's pretty tense.
My heart is pounding.
Doki doki.
Doki fucking doki.
Should also mention, if you die, you lose that invincibility power-up, and you need it to beat the game. So that's why I reset that last time. Okay, not out of the woods yet. This is the hardest jump in this run. Oh. Sorry for the sex noise there.
I was gonna say, we all made it. You and I both made noises we should not have. I apologize.
Oh.
No, Danny, no. No one goes to the Retro Pals for that, and if you do, please leave.
There are other places on the internet for you.
Yes!
Let me know if you find that Atlantis no Nazo porn.
No, you let Danny know and you do not let me know.
That good old Kusoge porn.
Okay, now you've intrigued me.
It's gotta be Kusoge porn out there.
I hate it.
Secret route here. Oh, they also fixed the grammar in the zone names in this version. In the Japanese version, it would show, like, 41st zone and stuff like that. Alright, we're already at Zone 94. We're ready to beat this thing.
Chat reacted to your noise.
Oh, don't look at this.
Okay,
Sorry, I forgot about that. Don't worry, I'll get through this real fast.
There. That's the wrong one. There we go. Shit. There.
Yeah, Sunsoft were kind of dicks back
There we
then.
go.
Safe to look at the screen again.
Chat asked. Devil Ray says that can confirm Kusoge porn.
Yes, good.
And
here we are, final zone. Get ready on time.
Oh shit! I was gonna say chat reacted to your noises. By the way.
Sorry.
Bye. Oh
I'm sorry
no!
about that.
Damn it, Danny. Keep that private, Danny. No.
Well, I'm invincible, so I can just walk my way to the end here. And time. 7:21. Pretty good. Well, that is a new world record in a new category for a new game that's not on speedrun.com yet. I'll have to submit that. Yeah, Super Pitfall 2, both endings in 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
Oh, I just realized if you submit that, they're gonna have to hear my horrible commentary. I am
they
so
will.
sorry to the speedrun.com people for me.
We respect your work, and I hope you'll accept us. I really like this game, and I hope to see more competition in it. Anyway, at this point, you can go on backwards through the game if that's really something you wanted to do. You could work your way back from 99 to 1. I guess if you really wanted to max out your score. But that's the ending of Atlantis no Nazo / Super Pitfall 2. Thank you for the you did it. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I didn't think I could do it, and in fact, my first attempt, I couldn't. So, the people who believed in me and the people who didn't believe in me, you were both right.
Danny both did a fail and an epic win.
It was a fail and a win.
Amazing. Super Pitfall 2 in 1, baby.
Why am I still playing?
I don't know.
Anyway,
move on to our next game.
That's Super Pitfall 2. A really cool game. Give it a shot. I really admire the structure and just, you know, the idea of exploring this massive world that was so big even the developers couldn't keep up with it. Like, what else is there in here that people haven't discovered yet? Maybe someday we'll find even more secrets. Maybe someday we'll figure out what the hell the secret of Atlantis is, because they never really tell you.
The secret is it's not good.